You'll need a strap for your practice today. We'll begin on our backs in constructed rest. So find your way on your backs with your strap nearby beside you. Your feet as wide as the mat. Turn your toes in slightly. Draw your knees together. Allow your elbows to rest beside you as you wiggle your shoulder blades underneath. Spread your fingers wide and press your palms into your belly. Close your eyes. Unclench your jaw. Seal your lips together. And breathe in and out through your nose. Starting Ujjayi breath or victorious breath. Inhale and through your nose, nice and long and deep. And out through your nose as though you're fogging up a mirror with your breath, an audible sound like ha with your lips sealed. Inhale, deepen your breath, widen your rib cage, your belly. Exhale. Notice your breath long and settle into your body. As you inhale, notice a gentle arch of your spine, very subtle. And as you exhale, notice a gentle rounding of your spine. It's so subtle, almost unable to detect. Maybe even more of a mindful movement than an actual physical space created. Be here now. Now, this is happening now. Notice any tension or worries or stress or concern enter. Acknowledge that there's a space for that. But set it aside for your practice today. There's no need for anything, a to-do list, what must be done. Right now, all you need to do is grant yourself permission to lay here on this earth, fully alive and free. Allow your shape, your skeleton to lay here. Allow the earth to hold you, the sun to shine down on you. Be here now. As you inhale, blink your eyes open, widen your knees, point your toes forward, reach your arms to the sky, palms facing each other, thumbs pointing behind you. As you spread your fingers wide, notice the energy between your hands, and then tilt your pelvis in, press your low back into the mat. Feel the strengthening of your low belly, your core turn on. Exhale, release. So again, just a subtle movement. Inhale, this pelvic tilting. Press low back into the mat. Hug muscle to bone here. Keep a long spine. Exhale, release. We'll do that a few more times. Continue to find that strength between your palms. Look up to the sky. Relax the back of your head into the mat. This is just a gentle pelvic tilt. Almost undetected. You can feel it in your low belly. Find strength. We'll do one more time. Deep inhale. And then option to lift your feet up. Shins parallel to the earth. Flex and point your feet a few times. Option to remain just like this, or in this dead bug series, reach your right hand back and left leg forward. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, left hand back, right leg forward. As you move, continue to press low back into the mat. Keep lengthening. Feel your core fully engaged, strong in the midline. Draw into the midline. Continue to look up or close your eyes and just feel how your body is moving. Leveling out your hips from your shoulders. You can move nice and slow. Option to lengthen your arms long if that feels good. Legs straighten here. Lots of options to feel in your body. Just one more on each side. And then squeeze your knees into your chest. Round up. Hug your body lovingly, pointing and flexing your toes. And then lowering your feet to the mat, grabbing onto your strap. Keep the sole of your right foot on the ground. And then bring the strap up into your hands. Press the ball of your left foot in. And as you draw your hands back, use the strength of your arms, flex your left foot. Perhaps you straighten your right leg, flexing your right foot as though you're simulating a standing pose. Notice the length of your spine here. Crown reaching back, right foot pressing away. Continue to draw your hands down. Keep that left foot flexed. And then begin to press your left foot up into the strap, up towards the sky. Your hands can slide down the strap to give you more space. The more important objective here is to keep a long spine. You don't need to straighten your left knee. Perhaps you do, but that's not the point here. Continue that length of the spine. Maybe you walk your hands up towards your foot if that feels good in your body, and you can keep the length in your spine. Relax your shoulders here. Feel a lengthening of your hamstrings. One more breath here on this side. Deep inhale. On an exhale, place your left foot down on the mat and we'll switch sides. Shake your hands out, roll around your wrists a few times, and then place the strap to the sole, to the ball of your right foot. And again, choose your options here, perhaps straightening left leg. And then squeeze the strap beside your right foot and pull down. Notice the sensation on your right side. Then begin to press your right foot into the strap up towards the sky and noticing the lengthening. Again, keep the length of your spine long. Press low back down. Flex left foot as though you were in a standing pose. Look at your right toes or up at the sky. One more breath here. Deepest inhale. On an exhale, lowering the right foot and move the strap to the side. As you squeeze your knees into your chest, round up, cross your legs, rock and roll up and come to a tabletop position as you roll over your feet, shoulders above your wrists, hips above your knees. Curl your toes under for your cat-cows. As you inhale, draw shoulders back, tilt tailbone up, look up. As you exhale, press the mat away from you, draw chin into chest, round your back. Inhale, arching. Exhale, rounding. Find your flat back. Reach your right hand forward and left leg back. A similar experience as the beginning of class. Exhale, right hand, left knee to the mat. Inhale, left hand, right foot, level out shoulders and hips. Exhale, replace. As though you were balancing a teacup on your back. Keep your hips level. Move nice and slow as you extend long here. Draw belly button into spine. Hug your low ribs in. Feel a strengthening and some heat building in your belly, alternating. One more time on each side. Walk your hands forward, and as you lift your hips high, downward facing dog, find a lengthening of your hamstrings. Melt your heart towards your toes. Your feet, hips distance apart, your hands, shoulders distance apart. Lift all 10 toes. Feel a sensation on your calves and your hamstrings. And then relax your toes to your sticky mat. Walk your feet in and wide, and walk your hands in and wide. So a short, wide dog. Reach your left hand towards your right ankle and look underneath your right arm. As you twist, keep finding length here. Deep inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist. Look under your right armpit a little bit more. Replace your left hand and reach your right hand towards your left ankle. As you look underneath your left arm, inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist, bending that right elbow. Inhale, walk back out to your dog. In dog, shift your weight forward, find a high plank. Shoulders above wrists. Engage your glutes, look down between your hands, press your fingertips down into the mat. Inhale, lift your hips high. We'll do 2 more like that. Inhale, lift heels, shift your weight forward, roll forward, high plank. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. 1 more time, inhale, shifting forward into your high plank. Find a long line of energy from crown to heels. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Bend your knees, lift your heels, look up to your hands, and then step up to the top of your mat. Take your time. We'll hang in a rag doll at the top of your mat, grabbing onto your elbows. Bend your knees, weight into your heels, lift all 10 toes, spread them. Shake your head, yes and no, and relax your toes. As you shift your weight, front to back, left to right, switch your grip, opposite forearm on top. Bring your hands to your mat, heel toe your feet to touch. Squeeze your knees together, sit your hips back, and reach your arms forward and up in your chair pose. Deepest inhale. Exhale, sweep your hands back, straighten your legs, look back. Inhale, rise your arms, sit your hips back, chair pose. 2 more, inhale, straighten your legs, sweep your arms back and up. Inhale, settle your hips back, weight into your heels, last time. Sweeping, straightening. This time we rise up, extended mountain pose. Hands coming to heart center. Inhale, arms reach, look up. On an exhale, lift your left foot, step it behind your right foot. Stretch your fingers to the right side of your mat. Inhale, rising up. Replace left foot. Step your right foot behind your left and sweep your hands over to the left. Stretch that right side. Again, inhale. Replace right foot. Step left foot behind right. Sweep hands to the right. Inhale, rise up. Replace left foot. Step right foot behind left. As you reach your hands to the left, look down. Inhale, rise up. Look up. On an exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Hinge at the hips. Lead with your heart. Inhale, halfway lift. On an exhale, plant your hands, step both feet back, high plank. Lower your knees, chest, chin, hug elbows into the rib cage, look down. Point your toes back, cobra, draw shoulders back. Inhale, lift chest and chin. Exhale, lower, 2 more like that. Hug your elbows into the rib cage. As you press toes down, legs remain active, straight and strong. Rise chest and chin, glutes engaged. Exhale, lower, 1 more time. Nice and slow, find length first. Open your heart. Exhale, curl your toes under. Lift your hips high. Downward facing dog. Pause here. Breathe here. Look to your hands. Bend your knees, lift your heels, and step or float your feet to the top of your mat. Inhale, arms reach to the sky, feet rooted to the earth. Exhale, draw hands to heart center. Close your eyes, 1 hand to your heart and 1 hand to your belly. And bring to mind your intention for your practice today. Just for now. Be here now. You'll want your strap beside your mat for some standing poses later on. 1 more breath, feeling your heart beating, your belly breathing. Inhale, blink your eyes open. Bring your hands to your hips. Pour your weight into your left foot and point your right toes down, tapping your right toes down into the earth. Option to squeeze your right knee into your chest, pointing and flexing your right toes, stacking head over heart, shoulders over hips. As you float your right leg back, meeting in a lunge. Take your time, pointing right toes down, soft landing. Left foot and right on two separate lines, lowering your right knee, keeping right toes curled under. Arms reach to the sky, preparing for those side stretches. Press left foot down, press your hips forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fingers reach to the left. Stretch out right side body. Inhale, rise up, keep that length. Exhale, reach fingers to the right. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, framing your left foot. Curl right toes under and step switch. Bring right foot up and step left foot back. Lower your left knee, curl. Keep those left toes curled under. Press right foot down to rise up, preparing for those side twists. Side stretches. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fingers stretching to the right. Stretch out left side body. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, fingers reaching to the left. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, framing your right foot. Curl left toes under. Lift left knee. Either step switch or a jump switch. Options up to you. Keeping your right knee lifted this time. Inhale, rising up. Keep left knee over left ankle. Deep inhale. Exhale, frame your left foot, either a step switch or a jump switch. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, frame your right foot. A few times on your own. Finding the rise, the lengthening, and the strengthening. One more on each side. Turn your glutes on. Really press down to lift up. Beautiful. On an exhale, plant your hands. Step your right foot back. Find your downward facing dog. Melt your heart towards your toes. Lift all 10 toes. Now look to your hands. Lift your heels, bend your knees. Step or float your feet to the top of your mat. Inhale, rise up, lengthen. Exhale, draw hands to heart center. Bring your hands to your hips. Pause here. As you pour your weight into your right foot, tap your left toes in front of you. Or squeeze your left knee into your chest. Rolling around your left toes a few times. As you float your left leg back nice and slow, meeting in that lunge. Soft landing, left foot behind you as you lower your left knee down. Feel that stretch your left psoas. Breathe here. Deepest inhale. On an exhale, reaching fingers to the right. Inhale, rise up. Exhale's reaching fingers to the left. Rise up. Exhale, frame your right foot. Lift your left knee. Step switch or jump switch. Lower right knee down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fingers reach into the left. Again, those side stretches. Inhale to rise. Exhale, fingers reaching to the right. Inhale, rise. Step switch or jump switch. Option is up to you. As you rise up this time, moving through a different variation. As you straighten your right leg. As you frame your right foot in this pyramid variation, you can lower your left heel behind you. Notice as you bend your right knee, draw shoulders back, look forward. And as you straighten your right leg and bow, crown of head towards your right toes. The lengthening and the strengthening in this process here. How does this feel in your body? We'll pause the next time that your right leg is straight. Option to keep your left knee down. That's a great place to stay as well. Just find what feels best in your body. Lengthening your right hamstring. Bend into that right knee, step switch or jump switch as you prepare for the other side. Straightening left leg, bowing crown of head forward. Continue to move a few times, bending into that left knee. Noticing that each side is different. Be here now. Just for now. The next time that your left leg straightens, as you bow forward, framing your left foot, notice how this feels. Just for now. Bend into your left knee. Step your right foot up to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms reach. Hands coming to heart center. One hand over your belly and one hand over your chest, your heart. Close your eyes. Pause here. Fully present to this moment. Just for now. What is happening now? Your body is standing on 2 feet, relaxing your toes, stacking head over heart, feeling strong in your legs, connecting you to the earth, crown reaching towards the sky. Inhale, blink your eyes open, arms reach to the sky, look up, lift your left foot up or tap your left toes in front of you. As you float your left leg back, warrior one, pointing your left toes out, left heel in, soft landing. Left leg straight and strong, right knee bent. Feel strong in your warrior. Hug into the midline, press your heels down and in. Feel strong core, draw muscle to bone. Deepest inhale. On an exhale, bring your hands to your hips, straightening your right leg. Exhale, bending into your right knee. Inhale, straightening. Exhale, bending. Last time, inhale, straighten. And another pyramid posture. As you draw right hip crease back, bow crown of head over your right toes. This time, as you bring your hands down and frame your right foot, lift your right toes up, flexing your right foot, drawing your right heel back. Perhaps you hang on to your right foot with your right hand and maybe with your left hand, balancing on that right heel. Keep that length in your spine, deep inhale. Exhale, bend your right knee, plant your right foot. Lift your left heel up and back. Find this low runner's lunge as you shift your weight forward a few times. And then press your right foot down as you lift your left foot up, grabbing onto blocks in front of you, or bringing hands to your heart for a warrior 3 variation. Pointing left pinky toe down. And then step left foot beside your right. Inhale, rise up. Keep your hands extended towards the sky. Lift your right knee up or tap your right toes in front of you. As you float your right leg back, warrior 1. Pointing right toes up, right heel in. Take your time. Find your strong warrior 1, heel to heel alignment. Draw heels down and into the midline. Squeeze into your center. Feel the heat in your belly. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Bring hands to your hips and straightening your left leg. Find your balance, your foundation. Exhale, bend left knee. Inhale, straighten. Grow tall and long. Exhale, bend, standing. Keep your left knee over your left ankle. Inhale. Exhale, bend. And this last time, you straighten your left leg. Draw your left hip crease back. As you bow into the hips, lead with the heart. Bow forward over your left leg. And frame your left foot with your hands. This time, flexing your left foot, left toes toward the crown of your head. How does this feel in your body? How does this feel now? Perhaps finding that balance. Maybe very different on this side. Find the length in your spine. Exhale, plant your left foot down, preparing for that warrior three. Lift your right heel up and back. Press left foot down as you float your right leg behind you. Warrior three. Point right toes down. Inhale, a T shape with your body. Exhale, place right foot beside left. Roll your shoulders back a few times. Inhale, arms reach, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Lead with the heart. Inhale, on a halfway lift, you'll grab onto your strap. Prepare as you rise up. Pouring your weight into your right foot. Tap your left toes in front of you, just as we did before. As we bring the strap to the ball of your left foot, first, draw up. Your hands drawing up. As you bend your elbows a few times. As you press your right foot down, relax your right toes. Find the length in your spine first. Crown of head reaching to the sky. Your right foot grounding you. Staying just like this is a great option. Perhaps you press your left foot out. Keep that length. Find the wobble. It's okay to fall out of it. Reestablish your foundation and try again if you fall. As you find your drishti, your steady gaze, press left foot forward. Relax your shoulders. Lengthen crown to the sky. Right foot to the earth. Perhaps you bring the strap into your left hand. Right hand either to your belly or out to the right as you open up your foot to the left. Again, keep that length, crown to heel. Breathe. Don't forget to breathe here. Deepest inhale. And an exhale, come out of it the way you came in. Lowering your left foot to the mat and shake it out in between sides. I like to drop my strap, roll my wrists out, or that fun wrist stretch. Bring your palms together. And then as you turn your fingers away from you, and as you turn your fingers down, your palms up and up towards you, thumbs together, roll so that the back of your hands touch. Sweep your fingers in towards you, and then it begins again. Away and down, rolling your hands. There are two directions that they can go. You can find this flow liberating for your wrists and kind of fun, switching directions. Breathe in this space as you prepare for the other side. Reach down, grabbing the strap. Pour your weight into your left foot. Tap your right toes in front of you. Relax your shoulders, crown reaching to the sky. As you prepare to begin again with compassion. What is happening now? Find that length. As you bend your right knee, place the strap to the sole of your right foot. Begin here. Find that foundation. Find the wobble. I encourage you to go to a wall or a chair. Set yourself up to succeed. As you press your right foot in and draw your hands back, lifting your right leg up a few times. Find that length first. This is a great place to establish your balance, your foundation. Flex your right foot, press your left foot down, find length. And then press your right foot into the strap. Lengthen out your hamstrings. Again, relax your shoulders. Bring the strap into your right hand. Perhaps your left hand reaches to the left and you open up your right foot to the right. Keep that length in your spine, crown to sky, heel to the earth. Breathe. Don't forget to breathe. Deepest inhale. Exhale, come on out of it. Take time. Lower the strap. Again, a few of those wrists movements can feel really good. Maybe rounding and arching your spine can feel really nice. Be sure to move in both directions. Step up to the top of your mat. Keep the strap beside your mat. We'll use it again. Inhale at the top of your mat, sweep your arms wide into the sky, look up. Exhale, forward fold, rain it down. Inhale, halfway lift. On an exhale, crouch and curl, bend your knees. Perhaps you lift your heels up. Squeeze your knees into your chest and round your back. Preparing to go to our backs. Look behind you so you can rock and roll on down with a few playful boat postures along the way. So as you lower to your back, bring your hands underneath your knees. Perhaps you pause a few times, catching some air at the top in your boat variation. Take some time to find those strengtheners. Maybe even grabbing onto your toes with a big V shape. Just find what can feel really good and playful in your body. And we'll lower to our backs all the way for bridge pose. In this bridge pose variation, before we begin, I want you to bring your feet hips distance apart. Point your toes away from you. Just notice with your hands on your belly, your elbows beside you. How do you feel? Now, bring your hands beside you, perhaps grabbing onto the sides of your mat. Wiggle your shoulders underneath. Inhale, press your feet down. Lift your hips high. Shoot your knees away from you. Exhale, lower. Notice if there is more of an arch or a round of your low back. I encourage more of a rounding as you tuck your pelvis up, as we did at the beginning. Press your low back down first and then lift your hips high, shooting knees away from you. Exhale, lower. You may not get as much lift, but you might notice a different sensation, a strengthening. Glutes stay engaged. Keep the space between chin and chest as you press the back of your head gently into the earth. Perhaps pausing at the top, interlacing your fingers beneath you if that feels really good in your body and you have the openness in your heart and shoulders here. Breathe here, engage glutes. One more breath with this bridge. Inhale. On an exhale, lowering your hips down, windshield wiper your knees side to side. Squeezing your right knee into your chest. And just as we did in the beginning of class, option to straighten your left leg if that feels nice. Grabbing onto your strap, noticing how different your body may feel now as you bring the strap to the sole of your right foot, bring it to the ball of your foot, flex your right foot, and straighten. Lots of variations here. Maybe you notice a different sensation, more length, more space. As you bring the strap to your right hand and open up your foot to the right. I like to keep my left hand at my left hip and find your edge, stopping where your right leg goes once your left hip wants to rise up. So find your depth. Maybe your left hand reaches to the left and you look to the left. Keep the length in your spine here, just as we did in our standing pose. So many options to begin again and try again. Inhale, rising your right foot up with option for the twist. Bringing the strap into your left hand and allowing your foot to cross the midline over to the left side, looking up or looking past your right fingertips. You can keep your left leg straight here if you'd like a variation, bending your left knee, grabbing your right hand towards your left foot, getting a little quad stretch on that left side. These little pretzel shapes you can make with your body. Find the freedom to move. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely and unwind. Come on back. Switching sides. Right foot to the mat. And now squeezing left knee into chest and then bringing the strap to the ball of your left foot. Take your time, maybe extending right leg long and left leg long. Having compassion that each side might feel very different, so honor your body with compassion. No space for judgment here as you open your left leg out to the side, looking up or looking to the right. And again, that variation of keeping your right hand to your hip and find your edge. Find that sensation there. Breathe there, keeping length in your spine. Inhale, drawing left leg up and crossing the midline, grabbing on with your right hand as you cross. And again, perhaps looking up. Allow your left shoulder to be heavy, perhaps looking past your left hand. With again, that option to bend your right knee. Grab on with your left hand to your right foot. Just a different variation here. Allowing that room to play and the freedom to move. Breathe. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Unwind. Come on out of it. Remove the strap to the side as you squeeze your knees into your chest, round up. And then grab onto the soles of your feet for happy baby. Press the tailbone down. Rest the back of your head down and find some gentle movement here. Flexing your feet. Finding some length and space in your hamstrings. Find some stillness. Draw the soles of your feet to touch and lower your heels, your ankles to the mat, your knees wide. Find a diamond shape with your legs. As you wiggle your shoulder blades underneath, allow your elbows to rest beside you on the earth, your palms on your belly. Pause just for now. With your eyes closed, relax the muscles of your face, relax your belly. I pray that you lay in awe of yourself at this moment. That right now, that you are so proud of your body, that you are so grateful for everything that your body has brought you here to this moment. It is my hope that you stand in awe of yourself each day. You are a miracle. As you hold your body loving here in this space. Inhale deeply. Bring your hands to the outside of your thighs, drawing your knees together. Squeeze your knees into your chest. Hold your body in a giant embrace, holding it lovingly with compassion and love. Squeeze it in. Deep inhale. On an exhale, open up wide. Stretch out and take up space. And then find your way into Shavasana, your final resting posture. Take your time to extra layers added on. As you lay in Shavasana, your belly soft, your toes pointed out, feet wide, palms open, wide of your body. Closing your eyes, relaxing your jaw. I'll read Just for Now by Dana Fields. Just for now, without asking how, let yourself sink into stillness. Just for now, lay down the weight you so patiently bear upon your shoulders. Feel the earth receive you and the infinite expanse of the sky grow even wider as your awareness reaches up to meet it. Just for now, allow a wave of breath to enliven your experience. Breathe out whatever blocks you from the truth. Just for now, be boundless, free, with awakened energy tingling in your hands and feet. Drink in the possibility of being who and what you really are, so fully alive that the world looks different, newly born and vibrant, just for now. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. I invite you to lay in a luxuriously long Shavasana. Remain for as long as you can. Honor your body for this time, for now. The divine light in me honors and reflects the divine light in each of you, beautiful yogis. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. Enjoy your Shavasana. Take care. See you on the mat soon.